representing Odysseus. Odysseus was the king of the city-state Ithaca. He fought the Trojan War. He was the one who had the idea of the Trojan horse. The Trojan War went on for 10 years. And then when he went home, this is one of the stories that they told about him. When he went home, they all praised the gods and got on their ships and went home. And Odysseus' men went home, but they made one big mistake. They forgot to thank the god of the sea, Poseidon. So he decided to take revenge. He stirred the winds and stuff up and blew the ships off course. And it took him 10 more years to get home. And when he and they sailed until they came to this. What a sailor saw when he was sailing the ship, he saw like a mountain floating in the sky that was made of gleaming bronze. That's where King Aeolus lived. He was keeper of the winds. And his men got up on a mountain and they went in and he greeted them and the king gave him a bag with the strongest ox hide and a silver string, and he put a bunch of winds in there, all the winds except for one. He put the north wind, the south wind, and the east wind in there, and left the west wind out to fill their sails and get them home. And it took them 10 days until they got home. Then Odysseus fell into a deep sleep, and that was a mistake. Because his men had sold the bag that King Aeolus had given him. And they said, it must be filled with silver and gold. Why does Odysseus get to keep it? Let's divide the treasure. And they divided, they opened the thing, and then they opened it, the bag, and it blew up a huge storm and blew the ships back. And they landed back at King Aeolus' palace. And they went in and they said, please help us. And then he said, something terrible went on. And he said, you offended the gods. And he said, get out. You don't get any more of my help because I don't give the help of the people who offend the gods. And that's how it ended, basically. And I made this Greek shield. That's what it looks like. It's a V with a thing at the top. And I made this helmet that the Greeks. It's a helmet that the Greeks wore. Is there any questions or comments?
My favorite thing ever. What are we waiting for?
Adrian. I like how you made that. Thank you. You saw me make that. Ezra. How did you I had a sister had, my little sister was here, had a PlayStation, and this thing, I use that as heel all the time, and I basically cut some cardboard out, draw a couple of these, and this, and then move it down. I move it down. And I made this with a couple of my staples, and I put them on the side, and basically use it.
Why don't you pick 2 more kids, Mr. Degan?
Ethan, then Josh. Did you say what type? Did you need a what is inside? Nothing. Well, it like looks like something in the box. Tissue boxes. Sometimes you'll know if you heard them. You will buy your tissue boxes. He makes them into stuff that he's not supposed to. But he touch them like.
Okay, why don't we do one more question? I think you already said it.
Yeah. I like how you made it. Thank you.
Let's give Degan a huge high five. Are you ready?
Yes!
And I